Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our podcast, Anna and Danny. Today's been a bit of a weird day for us.
We were filming
A really
podcast.
good one. A really
Um,
good one, too.
It was supposed to be about comics and manga, which one was better, and we made it 3x3 each. But so much stuff happened and technical difficulties with the camera dying, running out of storage. I forgot to delete some stuff off the camera, and then so our camera only has like a 30-minute window. It's a pretty old DSLR, so we had a lot of issues. Stop recording. We lost like 2 minutes of footage while we were recording audio.
I had mic issues.
Yeah, your mic was off for a little bit.
Yeah.
So we just decided to kind of scrap it.
Yeah.
We were filming for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours already.
Yeah.
And then it was just so much shit that happened. We lost like 20 minutes of like actual camera footage. Our audio's still there, but I didn't want to. I don't know. I didn't want to post it. It just seemed like pretty crappy. So we might end up doing it again. Just hopefully not as much issues popped up. That's why we have this here. Actually, forgot to put that away.
Yeah.
So we were talking about one of the mangas, which was Vagabond, one of my favorite ones. But
yeah.
not
It was
supposed
a
to be
long
there.
one.
It was, yeah, because we went into a lot of detail.
Plus, it was something we were like both passionate about.
True.
We both really enjoy manga and comics, so it was like
Yeah.
easy to like blab about it.
Yeah. So I mean, hopefully we'll post it soon. We just do it some other time.
Yeah.
But for now, we just gonna chat, just gonna talk, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah. What do you think about the Olympics?
I'm very sad I haven't watched any of it.
But you've seen clips. Yeah, you've seen clips on TikTok though, right?
Yeah, I've seen clips of like the running ones.
Oh,
like
yeah,
at the end.
Yeah, watching the sprints is probably the best part of the Olympics. I think that's one of the main events. You know, everybody wants to watch like the runners. So,
I like watching the end when they're all like running after they hit the finish line and they like all fall on the floor.
Oh yeah.
I like watching that because it's like I don't understand it, but like me after running, like I would definitely just pass out. Like I would need someone to like carry me.
Yo, the runners are kind of bad, bro.
Yeah.
Jamaica's doing really bad, surprisingly.
Oh, really?
In terms of I seen people were saying like this is a lot of the runners in the Jamaican national team are like new, and so like they're very young. This is like their first Olympic event, so it's like nervous and a lot's like a lot of what do you call that?
Just a lot to take in.
A lot to take in, but like they're expecting a lot out of them, you know, because that's like Usain Bolt and everything. Like Jamaica's known to be like a good running country, but
they have too much high expectations.
Yeah, their expectations too high for them. So I feel like maybe next Olympics they're gonna do a lot better. But it's crazy, man.
Yeah,
like,
it happens.
Yeah.
I like all the newer stuff they added too. It seems
Like
really
what?
cool. Like the
New events or the new. Oh, shooting's been in the Olympics. What are you talking about?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Were they always like so teched out?
They've always been like that. Vietnam actually won their first gold through shooting last Olympic, not this one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's.
Then only breakdancing? Oh, breakdancing.
Breakdancing
and
is new. Skateboard's always been in the Olympics too.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know why they make it seem like it's so new now.
Because people are just finding out about it. Like
I guess so.
Yeah.
The shooting one was fun to look at. Did you see like the people making anime covers
of the
shooting
Turkish
one?
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he looked
kind of
so
crazy.
Cool.
Yeah.
I liked him. He was just like chill, but like even like just being so teched out, all those people looked pretty cool too.
Yep. Yeah, it's always been a part of it. I think archery's part of it too.
Oh yeah, that one I know it's always been, because that one makes sense. Because that's like part of more the traditional Olympic games.
I saw a meme. It was like the U.S. has 0 medals in shooting, and then Mongolia has 0 medals in archery. You know, because like you expect the U.S. to have like a gold in shooting, and like Mongolia, you know, those guys dominated with like archery.
Yeah.
So they have they both have 0 medals in it. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, the ones that were funny too were like where like the US teams that are winning like for the stuff, but they look like their nationality is like the other thing too. So it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
shoot,
Yeah.
what game was it? I think one was like chess, where like the U.S. national, like, or like the chess team
Hmm.
was everyone like they were all Asian, and like everyone was like, it was just like funny. And I think there was another one too. I forgot which one, but
That was like it wasn't the Olympics, but it was like the U.S. Math team, like the college math team,
yeah, yeah, I think that's
or
what
like
maybe I
high school
saw.
math team versus the Chinese math team,
Yeah,
and they were both like Asian.
yeah.
It was like China versus China.
No, literally, that shit was mad funny. I think there was a couple of more instances like that too. I heard our breakdancing was pretty bad. But
I
Australia was worse.
I don't
Someone was like,
haven't seen
Australia
clips.
just knew about the breakdancing like 5 minutes ago because it was some dude on the ground and all he did was like wave his hand. It was so stupid.
I'm surprised because how do they select people for the breakdancing team? I've seen some of the performances and it's really bad, but I've seen like really good b-boys
yeah,
better than them, like from their country. So I'm surprised. Like, how are they selecting these like shitty breakdancers?
I think
Maybe they're good.
first off, people were like,
Maybe they're good, but the sets are like pretty bad.
people feel like, at least online, they felt like they didn't know. So like maybe like other good breakdancers didn't know because like it's not like, I mean, are there breakdancing tournaments?
There is, yeah. It's pretty
I
big.
would assume they would just get it from the tournaments, whoever makes it. At
Yeah,
the top.
but the performances
But then you
is
also
really
have to,
bad.
like, it was really bad.
Like the tournaments I've seen, they have some really good b-boys and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I'm
not the
surprised.
Olympics.
I think it's kind of subjective too. I don't know how you score breakdancing. It's not like it's kind of similar to
true.
skateboarding, but skateboarding I understand a little bit more.
Like
So
if you could land a move.
yeah, and some moves are harder than others, and it's just like the flow of it. So
Yeah.
skateboarding is you kind of can get like a glimpse of how they're scoring it.
Mm-hmm.
Breakdancing seems very subjective to me.
It's like a dance competition at the end
Yeah,
of the day.
yeah. I guess some moves maybe are worth more, but again, it's not like skateboarding or gymnastics. It's kind of like breakdancing is kind of flowy. You can make your
Yeah.
own moves. You know?
Yeah. I guess true, but I guess some people moves are awkward. And
Yeah.
Like,
What they do like a fucking spazzing on the floor like a fish, bro.
yeah, some of them
Bro,
are
I saw
pretty
some chick. She was
bad.
like on the floor, bro. Like, what is she doing?
Yeah, it was pretty bad, but I don't know, pretty exciting. I would like to go to the Olympics one day. Would you?
Do the Olympics?
No, no, no.
Well, if you were in the Olympics, what would your event be? Actually,
Interesting.
you don't know.
Maybe archery.
Archery is hard, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I'm
not-
not saying I'm gonna be good at them.
You gotta, but you're representing your country. You're gonna represent. Imagine you're representing Haiti. How about that? You want to take somebody's spot in archery, like
What?
you're actually trying to do good.
What would you do?
What I do,
Mm-hmm.
I would do probably fencing. What?
I mean, I guess so. Maybe I would do fencing too. It seems pretty easy.
All right, why are you copying? You gotta choose your own.
I mean, I don't know what else there is.
Fencing. All right, fencing's not easy per se, but I feel like I probably have the best. Actually, I don't know. It's very technical. It's either fencing or fucking curling.
What is it?
Curling, but I think that's the Winter Olympics. I don't think that's the Summer Olympics. So
Oh, I forget that there's a winter. Is it on the same year? The winter.
I actually
Olympics?
don't know. I genuinely do not watch the Olympics enough to know.
Yeah.
It only happens every 4 years,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have to be on the same year. I feel like it would make the most sense, but.
So last year was Tokyo. This year was Paris.
Oh, you mean less?
Yeah. Oh, not last year. Last Olympics was Tokyo. Before that was Brazil.
Yeah.
Make sure you talk to the mic too.
Yeah. Yeah, Brazil, Tokyo.
And then before that was
Was it in Africa?
no, Athens, Greece.
Oh, okay.
That was 2004.
What was in Africa? What am I
Or
getting?
2008. What was 2008?
What was the whole Shakira? It's
I
time
don't
for
know.
Africa.
I don't know. What?
Oh, maybe it was for soccer.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know when Shakira did the whole like dance?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I forgot what was that for. Maybe the World Cup. Maybe the
Maybe.
World Cup was in Africa.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're all such prestigious sports stuff.
But yeah, don't watch enough of the Olympics. So, what you been up to?
New job. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
been fun.
yeah. How was that? How's your new job going? You switched from HR to project management.
Yeah.
Tell us some of your HR stories. I think you were able to tell it now, right? You didn't sign no NDA or anything.
I don't think so.
So I think you can tell the stories now, right?
Yeah, I probably could. I mean, HR, that's the only thing I think I'm going to miss from HR is all of like the quote unquote tea.
Yeah.
And just being like in the know of everything. Because it was just always just so crazy. Like there's just so many different personalities you have to like deal with, but also you can't like be mean. Like you just have to like listen to them.
Bro,
like,
I don't give a fuck. I would just.
But like you have to.
I don't care.
Like there's one employee, you can't just kick them out because you have to be customer service. Like that's your job.
Yeah, but I can understand customer service for certain stuff. For HR, if your issue is like some dumb shit, I don't care. Like don't come up to me with it.
Well, like there was one employee, right? He like wanted to change his direct deposit info, which happens all the time. And when he was changing it, he was kind of like letting me know, like, I don't need to know why you're changing it. But he was like, oh, I need to change it because I think my neighbor knows my account information and I just need to change it because like they're trying to kill me. And I'm just like, oh, okay, so just fill out this paperwork, like just trying to like, leave it at that. A couple weeks later, he comes to HR again asking if he could borrow a phone. So we don't have like desk phones really. We don't really use them. So I let him borrow my work phone and we go into a room and I'm like, why do you need my work phone? Like, is there anything we could help you with? And he was basically saying he needs to put in a police report because his neighbor stole his firearm and he could hear him through the walls saying that he's going to kill him and that like he's going to like break into his house, kill him. He already took all of his identification, his banking info, his passport, everything. And he needs to call the cops to get this sorted out. So you kind of just have to like listen to that and then like give them the wellness program number that they could call. I'm
surprised that you guys did not drug test him. Do you guys drug test him at all?
Reasonable suspicion. We do.
So did y'all drug test him?
No.
Okay. That seems like a telltale sign that he's like on something. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like it's either two things. One thing is that he's on some shit.
Yeah.
Something to like make him trip. Could be schizophrenic, right?
We were thinking it's more like mental.
It could like something schizophrenic, which is kind of rare though. But I mean, it does happen.
Yeah.
I think the bigger chance that he's on drugs, and number 3 is that it's actually happening, which is like really low that it's actually happening.
Yeah, very
but
low.
With that, I think y'all should have just drug tested him. I really think whether he's tripping out or he's schizophrenic, like something within that mental disease, I think the greater chance that he's on some form of like fentanyl or some shit. Maybe not fentanyl, but like something.
I mean, I don't think it's really. Yeah, I don't know. We usually drug test mostly for like alcohol because you could smell it on the person. Because you need to have like quote unquote reasonable suspicion.
That's reasonable suspicion to drug test him. I think that all that shit that was happening to him.
Yeah, but a lot of people make up weird stories too. Like even there's this one guy who was trying to get us to fire another guy. He was saying that he like influenced a bunch of people in his group to quit and that they're all going to quit if we don't fire this other guy. And that this other guy that left too actually left because he convinced him to leave and that he could do that. Like he could influence people to leave the company unless we fire this guy. And he was also trying to like get his wife to be okay with him leaving. Like it's just people make a lot of weird stories up sometimes too. And you kind of just have to take it at like face value because like people are just weird, you know?
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that we could just fire people pretty easily, I don't know how it is for other companies, but the company I worked for, you had to get like a lot of documentation and talk with like lawyers and stuff to make sure the person won't sue us afterwards. So it was actually pretty uncommon for us to fire people, but one of the most common ways that people got let go was for like performance issues. So if like there is something you weren't doing right, you would be placed on like a performance val, and let's say, you know, you don't like being on a performance val, most people would just like leave because they're on it.
I heard that's the same thing with Amazon. They do like I don't know, it's like PIP, PIP, whatever.
Yeah, PIP.
Oh, you guys do the same thing? PIP? Okay.
Yep.
And it's like, that basically means you're going to get laid off. So
basically,
it's basically like you have a month to find another job because you're not going to recover from that.
Some people do.
What is it called? Performance, what's it called?
Honestly, I forgot.
Oh.
I don't know. We always just called it PIP. But
all right, the thing is at my company, they're so lenient with like like there's so many engineers who fucking suck at their job, bro. And it's like, I feel for them. Like they need the job, right? So we have a new contractor, and like he's not really, his skills is not what he made it out to be. Yeah. And it's almost like we have a new hire, right? He's a little older, so he's kind of a little slow on like working on his laptop and stuff and everything. But the amount that he's getting paid compared to me, and it's like, bro, at this point, I don't want to fire him, but on the program that we're on right now, he's holding me back because now he's giving me more work. I gotta help him out. I don't mind helping him out, right? Yeah. But it just seems like he's not learning how to do it. Yeah. Right? He's just memorizing. And then like once he forgets, he comes back to me. It's like he doesn't have like that critical thinking skill to like figure it out himself. And I get it. Like if you need to know how to do it first, you ask me and I'll show you, right? But then after that, don't ask me for the same stuff. Like at that point, figure it out yourself, you know? And then you getting paid way more than me. Yeah. While I'm helping you out is like, that's kind of not fair.
Who hired him? Your manager?
I think my manager. I think my lead probably picked him out. I don't know.
They need to just end it, because with contractors, you don't need to place them on a PIP.
Yeah, I feel bad.
We don't have to worry about being sued or anything.
That's true. Yeah.
They could just like kick him out the same day. It doesn't have to be a big issue. Maybe they're hoping that he'll get better.
Improve? I don't think so.
Do you guys need people?
We do need people. Yeah, we are short-handed. So, goodness. I guess some stuff on my job is that there's a lot of internal issues, and there's like a lot of conflict. I think there's a lot of yelling between teammates. Yeah. And people are unhappy with each other. Yeah. I don't want to say too much. I'm going to keep things anonymous, but that's one of the... It's crazy to see that my team specifically has this issue. I talk to like other coworkers, and they don't have any of these issues where like there's people feel like they're being disrespected and stuff. Yeah. And I feel like that's like a huge HR case, right? No?
Yeah, that is.
So and it's I don't know. I feel like it's really unheard of, but coming out of school, going to this team immediately where people are like feeling a lot of animosity against each other. Yeah. A lot of hatred, they feel like. A lot of bias. It's kind of crazy seeing this as like a new hire, you know? Yeah. It's interesting to see. And then I talk to other people like, nah, my team is chill. We go to happy hours and stuff. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Not me. Like, yeah. That's
how my team previously was too. And I feel like even this team, they just all seem pretty chill. The only like they'll talk about like, oh, wait till you see like the personalities, but honestly, it seems everyone seems to get along. The only thing that might be an issue is amongst my team works very closely with another team. Like sometimes our managers swap. The only issue there might be is they feel like organization on another's team part. So when we do flip around, it's hard to like pick up where someone else left off if someone's work is disorganized, and not having clear visibility. So like some people are doing more work than others.
Oh yeah,
and you
definitely
don't really
my
know.
Team. Yeah.
Oh really?
I'm definitely I'm doing a lot of work, but I'm definitely not doing as much work as other people, which kind of makes sense though.
But you're new.
Because I'm new, I'm new. I'm not doing like no work. Because I know there's some people in the company who's doing like zero work.
Yeah.
And then like among like the new hires, I'm probably doing not the most work, but like I'm up there with like how much work I have. Because I know some new hires who like barely have any work. They just like walk around a lot.
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, I don't really care. I got the short end of the stick, but yeah. And then there's like people on my team who are like hella experienced, like over 25 years experience, who's doing a lot more than I am. So it kind of makes sense. It kind of doesn't, because I can see the idea where like you got a new hire. Let me give them a shit ton of work, you know.
Yeah.
But then you also want to keep them.
Exactly.
You know, you don't want to like make them feel some type of way. And
yeah, you want to have that retention.
Yeah. And the retention is bad, bro.
Really?
Yeah. I know a lot of people who are like going back to school, trying to jump into tech. You know,
in your team or just in general?
In general.
True. Yeah.
A lot of people are like, you know what, I'm going to leave in like 2 years to another company.
That's crazy.
It's whatever, but
yeah.
That's the boring shit. You know, work is boring.
Yeah. It's sad that that's most of our lives, though.
Yeah, I know.
It's what we do all the
time. Trying to
escape
that 9 to 5. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, it's definitely hard.
Yeah, I'm not built for it. You know, it's kind of crazy though. When I first started, I was like, this shit is taking a toll on my body. Like,
really?
Like, I preferred going to school because I had a really flexible schedule.
Yeah.
I didn't have to wake up so early. And I don't know. I just like school better, but some people say school is more stressful than work and shit. So I can see it.
Yeah, I can see how school was pretty stressful, but I feel like you also got more time.
Yeah.
More free time to kind of balance out that stress, because
right.
writing some of those essays like minutes before it was due,
that shit was wild.
Was actually insane.
Or like
trying to race to beat that clock.
Oversleeping.
Oh my
god. An exam. Or like sleeping like 5 minutes per exam.
Yeah.
I remember one time my freshman year, I was fucking sleeping with my roommate, and I had like an astro exam.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I was like 30 minutes late. I was like, oh fuck. And then my room was like, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm supposed to have an exam. Bro, I ran out my stinky ass breath, right? Ran to the testing center. This is when I was in a dorm. Ran to the testing center. I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry I'm late. I gotta take an exam. And like, I forgot how it was, but I think I like just made the cutoff, whatever.
Yeah.
But I only had like a certain amount of time to finish an exam.
Yeah.
And I finished like the exam with 80 questions in like 30 minutes.
Oh,
and I got like a B. Well, I was like, thank God, bro.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I overslept my exam once.
It's so scary. It's such a scary,
it
like,
is.
your heart's just racing.
I know. It's the worst feeling.
It's like missing a flight, but like in a very important flight.
Yeah. I guess like between that, some of the homeworks were pretty crazy too. And like studying a lot. But I mean, you also get to have like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hanging out with friends. Like at least you're suffering with like other people. And like going out and having fun. But yeah, I miss that. I miss that a lot. But I guess that's why now people are always trying to make you do hobbies, right? To like escape, not escape, but like kind of have something to do outside of work, where work is not your whole life. So like trying to get those hobbies. Do you feel like you've been doing that? Like trying to pick up other hobbies to like take your mind off of work? Or have you not got there yet?
Yeah, I mean, we've been trying to do Muay Thai for a minute, right? I'm waiting for you to sign us up.
Yeah.
I don't know. You've been holding off on signing us up for some reason. We bought all the gear that we needed. Actually, you might need a mouthpiece. But
okay.
I don't think that's as important because you're not gonna be sparring. You're probably just running drills and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm waiting for you to sign us up for Muay Thai. I got back into reading manga, but this is for the time being. I know it's gonna get way more stressful again once the school hits back up. So
yeah.
I mean, since I finished that summer semester, I've been having a lot more free time doing other things.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to get into more hobbies.
Dude, I think you have enough. You have no time.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think you need any more hobbies.
I don't think I do any of my hobbies though.
Doing hair, all right. Doing your hair, I think it's one of your hobbies. You cannot say it's not one of your hobbies. You might not enjoy it, but it's something that you do.
Yeah.
It's definitely a hobby. In your skincare. You
Yeah.
spend so much time on your skincare and your hair. It's gotta be a hobby, bro.
I feel like that's more like, I guess it could be considered that because it's like part of the self-care realm.
Yeah.
But like, I'm thinking more hobbies like, you know, baking, like crocheting, hiking, like that type of stuff where it's like it doesn't feel like work.
Why don't you do it?
I guess it's kind of like time, but like I just haven't got into it.
You have so much time now.
Yeah. But I might get into more hobbies. I think maybe crocheting might be my next one. That seems pretty fun to do. My mom used to crochet, or she used to knit.
So there's one thing I don't like though. It's like when people pick up a hobby and they don't do it. Like that's why I hate when people pick shit up. They do it for a little bit and not like try to excel at it. I can understand if you pick up a hobby and you don't like it, and you quit, right? And you move on to the next. But I hate when people do something and I don't know, I can't explain it, and they're not good at it.
Yeah.
But they don't even try, you know? Or like they say they want to do a hobby, but they don't do it. That's my pet peeve. It's like, just do it, man.
Yeah.
Why are you, like, what's the point of holding back on it? But I don't think you have any, once we do Muay Thai, that's going to take a chunk of time. School's you already started your school.
Yeah.
You still have three classes you need to finish, right? That's going to take your time. Your skincare and hair, that's where it takes like literally 25% of your time.
Yeah.
I think maybe 20% of your time. I don't see you having other time to do, maybe crocheting, you can do crocheting, right? But other than that, I don't see you doing having time to do anything else.
Yeah. Being a high maintenance girl is a lot.
Yeah, I literally cannot see you having time. You do your nails and everything, like, I don't.
Yeah.
So.
It's hard.
I just think that you shouldn't pick up another hobby.
Probably not.
Like, being realistic, because you're going to try to do so much stuff that, like, you're going to pick it up and not do it, pick it up and not do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just stick with just maybe crocheting.
Yeah.
And then maybe if you think you want to go on to the next, you can stop crocheting and go on to the next. We still have the sewing machine we need to put up too. We want to do sewing, so.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of different things.
Hold up. Let me restart this.
Yeah, a lot of different things, but I think a lot of my coworkers do gardening and stuff.
Gardening is cool. Yeah. Oh, you got into plants. Yeah, that's a low maintenance hobby.
Yeah.
I think it's fun too.
Yeah, definitely. One thing that I like about the new job, we're working at the same place, by the way, is all the different clubs that you could join. I mean, there's not a lot. I was like looking through, but it's like a good amount, and it's pretty cool that like the job has different things that like employees could go do together. I saw rock climbing was on there.
Yeah, rock climbing. There's a lot of people that rock climb, but
do they really all do it together? Do you know?
They do.
That's pretty cute.
They go every Friday or Wednesday after work.
Yeah.
We go to the climbing gym next to our workplace, so.
I think that's pretty cute.
Yeah, I think climbing is I would do climbing a lot more. I think if I were to do a physical hobby like climbing, I have to do one. I can't do like climbing and like Muay Thai.
Yeah.
So if I went to do climbing, I would have to cancel like the Muay Thai and do climbing. I don't know. I feel like I want to dedicate a lot of time into one thing and learn it decently and then move on to the next.
Yeah.
You know, if I were to do it that way. So.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of different things to do, especially now that it's summer too. But yeah, I feel like this year went by really fast because it's already summertime. You know,
it's been a year since we've been in Seattle. Over a year.
Over a
year and a
yeah.
month.
Yeah,
since
it's
we've
been
been
crazy.
in living in Seattle now.
Has your opinion on Seattle changed at all?
No, it still fucking sucks. I really hate this city. It's
Yeah.
everything closes so early. It's a very like professional city.
Mhm.
A lot of people and I feel like there's such a big income disparity too.
Oh
It's a
yeah.
big income disparity.
Mhm.
It's not as fun as other cities. It's not as diverse neither.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
very, very not diverse.
So true.
And I feel like there's not much to do. I'm not a fan of hiking, so I
You're
mean
not?
we haven't gone on hikes, but
I feel like you would be a fan of it. No?
no, no. I mean we talked about this before. It's like hiking. I would do it, but some people do it weekly, and
Oh.
I feel like it's such a waste of time. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I would go on hikes. But I don't think I'm a hiking person. I don't think I would do it often. Probably a couple hikes a year.
No, some people do it like like weekly. People go weekly. That's the point.
Not.
Yeah.
I could not do that. I would like to do it once in a while. Like when we did our little hike in Puerto Rico, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Just seeing like the different like areas and just getting active all in the dirt and then the water at the end. That was a really good experience. But I don't think I would do it so often. Plus, we watch a bunch of like mysteries and stories about
Bro, you're not gonna go missing on a fucking hike. The hikes we're gonna go to are not that crazy.
yeah.
Like
It's still so creepy though. Like I wouldn't want to put myself in a situation that could go wrong.
you're not summiting a mountain.
I'm just
And
saying.
these hikes are like pretty high traffic hikes. They're not like
I'm just saying.
it's not like the Appalachian Trail.
Mhm.
That's different. You're going on like high profile, high traffic hikes where like a lot of families gonna be there.
Yeah.
Now, if you like hiking the Appalachian Trail, that's different, you know.
Yeah, I could never. Yeah, I would like. I don't think
First
I would
off,
do anything too extreme.
This is why we need to buy a firearm. That's why they're allowed on the trails.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't need no permit to carry a firearm on any of the hiking trails.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true.
So.
That is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, some hikes just seem so creepy.
I mean, if you listen to the stories, a lot of it can be avoided if they had a firearm. Not all of them, but most of them could be avoided if they had a firearm.
Yeah. I don't like the ones where it's just like, it's like a mystery where like person just goes missing.
Yeah.
That one's always creepy. But yeah, if you were in Seattle out there listening and you like hiking, that's something to do here.
Oh, they already know that. I mean,
That's true.
I mean, I think most people already know Washington's a big
hiking place.
Yeah, hiking mecca.
Yeah, that's what it's known for.
Yeah, I think it's a little like hub for it for outdoorsy people. A lot of people move here just to be able to go hiking.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't hate hiking, but I don't see myself enjoying it as much as other people would.
Yeah, not really an outdoorsy person. But yeah. So we're thinking about getting more pets. I would like to be like a multiple cat household. I think that would be really cute. I know I think it was about 2 months ago, my coworker had her cat stay here with us, and it was pretty interesting. Like, I don't think Gooby was a big fan of it for a while.
She not like it at all.
Yeah, but I think having multiple pets in a household just seems really interesting. I know, and back home we had a cat and a dog, and different like birds and turtles and
birds
fish.
Fucking stink. I hate
They
birds.
do.
I don't hate birds. Okay, my bad. I'm still a little aggressive. They smell like shit though.
They do.
Like I had an uncle who had pet. I don't know what you call them a pet, bro, because they just all they do is yell and yap.
Yeah, they just
But
sit there.
They had doves, I think, and they just smell like shit. I don't know why.
No, they're pretty bad.
Is it their poop? Like what makes them smell so bad?
Well, yeah, because their poop just stays at the bottom.
Dude,
the whole
it's
time.
so nasty.
You only change it change it like once a day.
But I didn't know their poop smelled.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but
Because it just stays there.
Yeah, but I didn't think it would smell bad like that.
Oh, it does.
Like it smells like literally like a fucking zoo.
Mm-hmm.
It smells horrible.
Yeah, because like with dogs, they go outside, and like cats, the litter box, like, and you'll like scoop it all out.
Yeah.
But with birds, you just change the newspaper.
What about
every day.
Parrots?
Same thing. When
They're not in a cage, are they?
Most of the time they are.
Really?
You let them out only once in a while.
Like parakeets? They're huge.
Oh, you mean like parrots? Parakeets are tiny.
Oh, parrots. Yeah, parrots.
Yeah, you keep them in that singular dome cage, and then you let them out a little bit. It is.
I can't have a pet bird. I feel so bad for it just having it in the cage all day.
Well,
because they fly. It's not like a hamster, you know.
I think recently more people are starting to let like their bird pets out. Like kids our age are kind of
outside.
Like some do, like on a little leash, like a harness. But I see like some, like this morning I saw some girl. She had her. Actually, it was a dove too.
At work?
Flying.
I mean, at work. Like around?
Yeah, in her home. Just flying in the home.
Wait, where?
On TikTok.
Oh, I thought you meant like in person.
Oh, no.
I feel like you see shit on social media and it's like, yeah, it's just one person. Like that doesn't represent the whole community, you know?
That's true.
So you can't like, maybe it is true, but
I feel like I see it more.
No.
But like what you said, it can't represent the whole thing. But I've seen like people do more like unconventional things with their pets, like more like cats on the subway, birds on harnesses at the park. Like I think
I feel like that's just dangerous. Bird at the park on a leash is kind of dangerous.
Oh, I've seen it on the harness. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Because I think some people are starting to have like that same point of view. Like it's kind of sad just keeping pets in all day, especially like in a cage.
Maybe you shouldn't have them as pets. I don't know.
Probably. But I don't know. They give us so much companionship. Like Gooby's so cute.
Yeah, that's a cat. That's kind of different though. I feel like
those
are domesticated birds. Mm-hmm. Maybe a pet pigeon.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean doves are domesticated, so I can see that. But like other birds, they're not really domesticated.
Yeah. Did you have a lot of pets growing up?
No.
No, not at all.
I had one dog that my mom gave away when I was away on a trip. My mom did not like him at all because he was just like shit and pee everywhere. He was a very messy dog. Just having a dog is kind of like high maintenance. And I think during that time, it was like before YouTube, so like we didn't really know how to take care of a dog.
Yeah.
And like we didn't have like, my sister didn't have a car, so she couldn't just go out and like buy dog food like that. So he literally ate like rice and soup and oxtail and shit, which like it had to be like a healthy diet, right? He ate the same shit I ate basically.
Kinda.
He ate Vietnamese food.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think my mom just didn't like him because he was just so messy and dirty, and she gave him away to her coworker.
Yeah.
And then after that, we had like fish. Like small fish. Those died quickly.
Yeah, they usually do.
Yeah, I had like a cousin who came over, and he left them outside like in the heat. Like yeah, they died.
Why did he leave them in the heat? Why did he bring them outside?
I don't know. I forgot. It was such a long time ago. I was like,
that's so weird.
I was like 8 or 9, so I don't really know what was happening. And we had a pet cat, but we had to give her back to our cousins because I was like super allergic. So I didn't know I was allergic to cats until we got the cat, right?
Oh, really? You had 2 cats? I didn't know you had one before.
Yeah, I had a small like kitten that our cousin gave to us. And I remember when I first had it, like I touched my eyes and like my face was broke into hives. It was super itchy.
Yeah.
So we had to give her back to them. And I think that cat like ran away and went missing.
Aww.
So I feel bad for her, yeah.
Yeah.
So she was really, really small, cute little kitten.
Aww.
And then that's when I got my other cat, Buffy. And he's still alive. He's still with them. It's been he's like 8 or 9 now. I think he's 8 and a half.
Oh wow.
About to be 9.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm surprised he's still alive. He has FIV. It's like really bad disease for them that's like spreadable to other cats too. but he's been chilling. And then now we have Gooby.
Yeah.
That's my cat. Well, Buffy was supposed to be my cat, but that motherfucker, once I left for college and came back, he never liked me again.
Really?
Yeah.
He was
So
traumatic. You
I
left
literally
him.
don't care about him.
Buffy's such a cute cat.
No, he's mean, bro. He's a mean ass cat.
Yeah, but he's so cute looking.
Yeah, but he's
And
fucking mean.
cuddly. He's so cuddly.
He's not cuddly at all.
He cuddles with your sister, no?
Not really.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh. Yeah. My home cat was very cuddly. He was a precious little bean. When we got him, he was like so tiny, and he would like when I would go to bed, like he would come like up to like my pillow and like snuggle under the blanket with me. He was adorable. My son.
Yeah. Speaking of kittens, when I had Gooby as a kitten, bro, it was horrible. When I had to drive her,
Yeah.
So it was
that's
like-
pretty bad.
I was interning in Boston, right? Went home. So wait, I was interning in Boston, finished my internship, right? The week after was before school even started.
Yeah.
But I had to be there because I was a mentor for like our mentorship program at school. So I drove from Boston. I went home, right? And then the next day I had to go back up to school immediately.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
I had to do the mentorship stuff. So I picked up Gooby, right? So from Boston to Philly was like, what, a 6-hour drive? And I was like tired. So I took a break. The next day I immediately picked her up and I went back to State College, right? That's like a 3-hour drive. But driving with Gooby was crazy. That was the first time I met her. And it was just a bad drive because she was not having it. It was her first time in a long drive in a car. And she shit in her carrier. And it got all on her fur. And it was like, it was the first like 30 minutes that she shit in her carrier. I feel so bad for her because she was like crying the entire time.
Aww.
And so like it smelled so bad I had to stop at one of the pit stops on the highway, right? When I took on like one of the gas stations. And like I took a look in her carrier and like, oh my god, there's like shit all on her fur. So I tried to like pick up as much shit as possible and wipe her down. But it was like stuck on there and it was like I had to like give her a bath.
Yeah.
So for like 2.5 hours of driving, I'm like literally have one hand on the steering wheel, right? My left hand. And then my right hand's like in the carrier
Yeah.
petting her.
Yeah.
But she said shit on her. It was disgusting. And the windows was rolled down because it smelled so bad.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't get all the poop off of her. But like if I didn't pet her, she would keep crying.
Yeah.
So I had to have one hand on her and then one hand on the wheel. And then I had to like make sure she wasn't like, shitting again, wasn't peeing again. Because I think she peed too.
Oh
And that was like hard to clean.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I was like doing that for 2.5 hours. I get back to my apartment, and there's like a lot of shit I still have to move, like from inside to upstairs.
Yep.
And I had a friend who was moving in at the same time too. But something happened to his apartment. He had like a psycho roommate, right? And it was like some Asian roommate who was like really racist.
Oh wow.
But he was like, he had like a psychotic episode. He was like breaking shit.
Oh my
He like
God.
broke his door trim, broke his door lock.
Yeah.
He like smeared shit on the wall or something like that in his bathroom.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then he had to talk to his apartment to like try to find a different unit. But they didn't have a unit or whatever. They weren't trying to give him another one.
Oh wow.
So he had to like get a lawyer and stuff, and his dad got involved. So his dad flew from Columbus, Ohio, to Penn State
Yeah.
to get that all figured out. And so he was staying at my apartment for a little bit, and so I was like trying to help him out too, because he had to store his stuff in our basement. So I was helping moving his stuff while I was moving my stuff too.
Yeah.
And there was just a lot going on. And then I eventually got to give Gooby the bath, and it was horrible, bro. Like she
Yeah.
scratched me all up, and then it was just bad. And then it was a new cat, so like when I was sleeping, I could not sleep. My throat was closing up
Oh yeah.
because like my allergies were acting up, and I feel like I have to like assimilate to the cat. So like when I first got Buffy, my allergies was like fucking me up, right? But, like the first month or two, and then like it it's like fine after. But with her, like, I was not. That's the first time me encountering her, right? With like meeting up with her.
Yeah.
So that first like week or two, I could not breathe at all. Like every night, I was like dry heaving.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and like my nose was stuffed, and my eyes were constantly itchy, and I was like still doing the mentorship program, which was like a 9 to 5, bro. It was even more. It was like 9 to. I had to wake up early, pick up the students, like the little freshman students, and then we'll be with them until like 10 p.m., bro.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, it was like a long
That's
week-long thing. Yeah, and I still had to come back home to, help her out, like clean her up and shit. So
feed her, take care of her.
it was horrible.
Aw. Yeah, Goopy, she's a lot of work, but she's cute. She's really cute. Yeah.
Traveling with pets is
hard.
Difficult, yeah.
Really hard. Trouble was my own cat back home. He was never on any long drives. I think the longest drove we did with him was like 30 minutes. So we never had like issues about like traveling with him. But I couldn't imagine like trying to travel with like pets like often, because I know one of my coworkers, she takes the plane, and when she used to be on the East Coast, she used to take the train with her cat.
It's expensive to travel with cats. It's like $200 or
Yeah.
$150 for their seat.
Yeah.
Which is like, if you are gonna travel with your pet, you should, I think, have them with you instead of putting them in like the cargo.
Yeah.
I feel bad for them, like, when they store them in
It's
like
sad.
yeah,
because
I feel like that environment is, I don't know how the climate is in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's warm or not, or like if it's cold.
yeah, it's
I
hard
also
to
feel like,
anticipate.
yeah, and there's like a lot of pets like barking and crying, yelling. It's just not good. for
Seems
them
so
to be there.
sad.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
just spend the extra money to have them sit next to me.
Yeah, I would rather that too. I mean, even
Or at that point, keep them at home and have like a sitter, look after them.
yeah, she did pretty good when we were at the airport.
Only because she shit already. She shit in the car when I was driving.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, when my dad drove me to the airport, she shit in her carrier.
Mm-hmm.
But I already knew it was gonna happen. Every time we drive with her, she shits. Occasionally she pees.
Just
But,
nervous poops.
Yeah. But she shit and it smelled so bad, and like I was quick with it, so I cleaned up. I like had a plastic bag. I picked it up before.
Yeah.
And like I cleaned the carrier, so before he can get on her. But
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say that whole time she was like pretty good. Like she didn't.
But she
well,
also
she was
had
also
her.
medicated.
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on, what's it called?
Gabapentin.
Gabapentin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta love that. But yeah, she's a pretty good cat. Would you want another cat or a dog? We don't have energy or time for a dog, but would you prefer a dog over a cat?
Yeah, I prefer a dog. I mean, ideally, yeah, I would want a dog over a cat because it's just more fun to have around.
More active.
But like
and
she
stuff.
doesn't like dogs, so that's like literally off the table. You can't even have a dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's literally not possible, because I already seen her with a dog. So I think like 2 years ago, my roommate had his brother's dog over just to like look after them.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was just like super scared because like the dog they had was like really small, like white fuzzy dog, and it was super active, super hyper. But like her tail was all puffed up, her whole fur was puffed up. She was like hissing and growling at the dog.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point she like climbed on me, but like she clawed all onto me to get on my shoulder. Her nails were literally like falling off. That's how scared she was.
Goodness.
So we had to like separate them and
Yeah.
stuff. So
I think it's possible. It would just be really hard because that's kind of how Trouble was when we first introduced Rascal to him.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't be together for weeks. Like it was crazy. We had to keep like Trouble either in my room, most of the time my room, or when we went out the basement. They could not be near each other, and even like before Trouble passed, like they still like wouldn't get too close. Like Rascal would always like want to be near Trouble and like lick him or like kiss him, and like Trouble was like never letting that happen. You just have to like assimilate them, but it takes a long
yeah, it seems like it takes a while. Like even with the other cat, she wasn't having it, but she after what, like 4 days, 3 days, she was like chill, and the other cat started like fighting Gooby and shit.
Yeah. The whole assimilation process, like I don't even think we assimilated Rascal and Trouble well, because Rascal, our dog, I mean, he was kind of chill with it, but Trouble still wasn't a big fan. Like, it was funny because he would just like stare at him and just try to keep his distance, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
To do all of that, but I don't know. It just seems nice having multiple pets. It makes the place feel a little bit more lively. Just having like.
I just want a friend for her too. It's more for her. Like
True.
I feel bad for leaving her at home for so long. I want to have like another friend for her to be here.
Yeah.
But I will also want like a pet turtle.
Oh really?
Cool too, yeah. But
those are pretty stinky.
They are smelly, but I think they just take a lot of space too.
Yeah,
you need like a
they
big
do.
Aquarium, or like if you like a tortoise, you need like a big, what's it, like a glass terraria, whatever.
Yeah.
For it. It just takes up a lot of space for them, and I don't know. We don't have the space for it.
No, yeah, especially with our apartment. I used to have 2 turtles, but we gave them away because it was just too much work. My parents didn't feel like cleaning the thing every other week.
We had a pet turtle too, and
you did?
we had 2 pet turtles. One of them, well, I don't think the first one was a pet. My uncle brought a turtle. We had it in the sink, and he turned it into soup. They cooked it.
Oh, so it wasn't a pet, no?
No, the first one was. I don't think the first. I thought it was a pet.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I think they lied to me. They was making fun of me and shit, like trying to poke fun of me. I thought it was a pet.
Yeah.
And they turned that shit into soup, bro. It was alive in the sink.
Damn.
The shell was the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So that like fucked me up. And then, literally like 3 years ago, when I went back home during winter break from school, my dad like found a turtle in his backyard.
Really?
Yeah, and he made like a little pen for it.
Aww.
And it was like during winter, so I was like, don't turtles like need to be warm during winter?
Yeah.
But I think it was like a box turtle, so I was like doing research and shit, and it was like they dig themselves a hole, go in there, and like they hibernate. But like when I went back in the backyard, the turtle was like bleeding, bro. Yeah, it was like something scratched it, and like literally it was like blowing bubbles, like there was no like blood.
Oh my god.
I felt so bad for it, because like turtles and tortoises are my favorite animal.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with it. I was hoping like it's chilling, right? And it was kind of cold too, and it was just out and open.
Yeah.
So I made like a stack of leaves of it and try like cover it with leaves to make sure it was fine. It died. It died within like the next couple of days, and I was like, I couldn't go in the backyard.
That's so sad.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Some animal attacked it, like some raccoon or something.
Yeah.
But like it scratched it, and I honestly don't know how it even died though. It just happened.
It probably got like an infection or
possibly.
something.
It could be, but like I feel like animals get cut all the time. Like what? How bad was this one? What was attacking it?
Yeah, that's really sad.
Yeah.
It's always hard when like not pets, where like animals die or like get hurt, and there's like nothing you can really do.
Yeah.
I know here, my coworker, she has like 2 numbers that she knows to call if like an animal's hurt or lost, and it's like the animal wilderness like program here, and they're pretty responsive apparently. And then she's also part of a bunch of like Facebook groups, so like if there's like a lost animal or like a hurt animal, like she'll post it and like people will tell her what to do. Because I feel like it used to happen to me all the time back home, where it was mostly birds, where like a bird was hurt or like stranded, or like a tree fell down and then there's just a nest of baby birds, and like me and my sister wouldn't know what to do, and we tried calling like, you know, the local wilderness places, but a lot of times like they would like just tell us to like leave it alone. Like they wouldn't know. Wouldn't, they can't help, and I just feel so bad. Like I know it's like part of life, but
I feel bad for killing bugs too. I can't kill bugs. It's just, I don't know.
Bugs, I'm a little different. I guess it depends on the bug, but
I feel like I would like to be vegan or vegetarian. Vegetarian, not vegan.
Yeah.
I'd like to be vegetarian if I could, but I can't.
Yeah.
I can kill an animal if I had to. But like, making me do it just because I can't. Like, I feel like I can go hunting. I can go, like, deer hunting, like, hunting elk and shit. I can do that, you know, because I'm going to eat the meat, right? It serves a purpose for me to kill the animal. But, like, when I see a hurt animal, it's like, I can't do it because, like, I'm not going to eat the meat.
Yeah.
It's just dying there. So I'm like, I feel so bad for it.
I know. Those are always, like, really, really hard.
Yeah. And I think my dad does landscaping, so he saw a lot of, like, hurt animals a lot of times on the job. I think one time he saw, like, a deer in the back of someone's house. And I think, like, maybe the legs are broke or something, but it was just, like, laying there. Like, he walked up. Usually they're scared of humans.
Oh, my God.
But he walked up to it, and it was just, like, laying there, and it wouldn't move.
Oh, my God.
But he just left it.
Ugh, those, like, break my heart.
I know, and I was like, bro. But he doesn't know. Like, he wouldn't know what number to call and
exactly, yeah. But, like, and it's hard because even if you bring them to, like, the vet, like, you would have to, like, pay for the stuff. Like, most...
You could just drop them off and just leave it there?
Sometimes you can, but sometimes, like, the vets won't. At least from what I've heard, they don't always take them in. It depends, like, on the vet.
I feel like at that point, I wish I could just, like, put them down out of their misery.
Yeah.
I wonder what they would prefer, like, the animal itself. Like, would they prefer to just be killed or just, like, suffer there? I can't really tell. Yeah. Some humans are different, too. Like, some humans, like, are, like, if they're starving, they're like, just kill me.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through the hunger pains.
Exactly.
But some people are like, don't kill me. Like, I want to survive. Like, there's a chance that I can make it out, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's different.
But animals, you can't really tell. Yeah.
There's this one movie. I don't know if you watched it. All Dogs Go to Heaven. Did you watch that movie?
No. Nope.
Oh, I don't think I fully watched it too, but it's one of the most, like, heartbreaking movies I think that I watched when I was little, and I didn't even finish it because it was, like, really sad. I think it was about, like, a group of dogs, or, like, just this one dog that, like, died, and all of its dog friends, like, it was, like, watching its dog friends from, like, heaven or something, and it was just a really depressing, like, sad movie, but it was made for kids, and it was just about, like, pets dying, but they all go to heaven, so it was supposed to, like, make kids feel better about, like, pets dying and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it was still pretty traumatic.
Yeah, I don't like watching movies where, like, the pets die and shit, or, like...
Me neither.
I mean, I can watch it, but I prefer not to.
Yeah.
Like, if there's a movie and there's, like, a dog in there, it's like, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's gonna die or some shit. Like, some bad shit's gonna happen.
Do you...
Unless I already watched the movie.
I don't like genres of movies where the animal's the focus, too.
Like what?
I think there's this recent one that came out where it's about a guy and his dog best friend. And they, like... I think Channing... I could be wrong on this.
Is it the Japanese one?
No.
Hachi? No?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
It's a white guy. And I think it's Channing Tatum, but I could be wrong. Where, like, he was, like, a soldier, and then he finds this, like, dog, and he's like, okay, I guess you're my friend.
Oh, is it based on a true story?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't really like movies like that either.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I think it's just boring in general, too.
Yeah.
And I already know it's going to be sad. Oh, well, no. There's one movie that I like that has two dogs. Marley and Me.
That sounds familiar. Why?
Is it with the one, the Golden Retriever, and, you know, Owen Wilson?
Uh-huh.
The guy who voices Lightning McQueen?
Yeah, yeah.
It was like a really sad movie about some white guy and his Golden Retriever.
I did not watch it then. No. Was it a good one?
It was actually a good movie. Marley
really?
Yeah. Probably the best pet movie that I've watched that's, like, focusing on the actual dog.
Mm-hmm.
But usually I don't find pet movies to be very entertaining.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. Me neither.
Because, like, bro, you're just an animal. Like,
yeah.
There's so much better shit that I need to watch out there.
One thing that is entertaining is it called that? I think it's the Cat Olympics. It happens on Thanksgiving.
Cat Olympics?
Or, like, it's a cat show. It's the cutest thing. I made Trouble watch it with me one year. But it came on after the Macy's Day Parade. Mm-hmm. And, like, different cats would do different competitions. And I made Trouble watch, like, the racing one. It was really cute. Like, they put, like, a piece of treat all the way at the end. And then they had, like...
Talk to the mic.
And they had, like, the cats, like walk towards the treat and like try to get them to go to it. I thought it was the cutest thing ever. I wanted to, like, I watched it and I thought maybe like I could convince Trouble to do it, but it seems like a lot of work to like.
I seen the one with the dogs. I never seen one with cats.
No, it was a cat one.
Oh.
It was so cute. Yeah, I would love to have my pet do one of those, but it seems like you have to have a lot of discipline for the pet.
Yeah, I think you gotta train them early for sure.
Yeah.
And then certain breeds probably are better trained than others.
For sure. For sure.
Dude, I want a Maine Coon though. Those seem so cool.
They do look
They're
cool.
like the dogs of cats, you know? They're
Yeah.
so big, but they're like, I don't know how their behavior is, but they just look cool. But if I were to get another cat, I'll probably get like a Maine Coon.
Yeah.
Or those Bengal cats.
I like a Siamese cat.
Yeah.
I think those are really cute. But
I don't like buying cats though. I'd rather just adopt one. There's so many cats that need to be adopted. I would just rather adopt one.
yeah, same here.
That's the only reason why I got Buffy too, is because I wanted another cat. It was like black and white cat, right? And it was like younger than Buffy, and it was like more playful.
Yeah.
And like I had a better connection with that one cat. But like this old man comes out now, I was like, yeah, this orange cat is like about to die soon because he has FIV.
Oh my god.
So he's only supposed to live till 7. And like he was all by himself.
Yeah.
He's fucking mean. That's why I was all by himself. And he was like guilt tripping me, bro, about this cat. I was like, I know what, I want this cat.
Yeah.
But I know nobody's gonna want this cat.
Too bad
So-
you couldn't get 2 cats.
Yeah, I know. So I just got Buffy instead. There was another cat. There was 2 other cats. I was thinking about 2. One was a blind cat.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I felt so bad for it. 'Cause I was like, who's gonna adopt a blind cat? You know.
Yeah.
And the other one was a declawed cat.
Oh,
Somebody declawed it, which is horrible.
that's horrible.
Yeah, but I was like, you know what? Somebody's gonna adopt a declawed. It's not really handicapped,
Yeah.
but still, I don't know why anybody declawed it and just put it up for adoption. It's
yeah,
fucked up.
that's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Because it's not even like, I heard it's like not even.
It's their knuckle.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so bad.
But why would you declaw it and then put it up for adoption? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
At that point, you should never declaw the cat.
It could be like that person passed.
Oh,
And
I
then
didn't think
the
about that.
family
I did not think about that.
did that.
Well, they still fucked up for declawing the cat,
Still fucked up. Still very fucked up.
regardless.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because there's so many different things you could do. And if you have a cat, like you know there's a chance they're going to like scratch up your shit. Like you already know. But there's like the little plastic stuff you could put on their nails and stuff like that. But
probably like nail polish too, right?
oh really?
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
I would assume maybe, but I think the little plastic caps is what we're going to put on Trouble. But I ended up just cutting his nails because he just didn't really care too much.
We gotta stop. Yeah.
Yeah, but pets are pretty cute. I definitely would want to get more. But I don't know. I just feel like we don't have the time right now to like
No.
get another cat.
No.
And just the finances too.
I think we do. Or I think we have the time. I mean, cats are very low maintenance. It's like
True.
we don't spend that much time. And the only reason we spend a lot of time with her is because she peed a lot. We had issues with her peeing
Yeah.
at certain places. Even if we cleaned up with like an enzyme cleaner, she was like kind of conditioned to pee at certain spots. But changed her litter and it looks like she's fine now. So I think we're good with another cat. It's just finding the time to go and get one or finding like the right one.
Yeah. And then the whole assimilation process.
Oh, it's
too.
assimilation, yeah, and also traveling too.
Yeah.
Because once we're gonna travel back home and stuff, and it's like to find a cat sitter for 2 cats is a lot more expensive than 1 cat.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, cats are quite expensive. It's harder. Honestly, I didn't even think about it. Well, I think my plants would be okay. Yeah.
Oh, who's gonna take care of your pet? Well, you just get a cat sitter to do it.
Yeah, just tell the cat sitter, hey, can you water
And
too?
you're not even there for that long. You're not gonna be away for a long time.
Yeah. I think we'll be good. Yeah, because I only water them once a week anyways.
And if worse than worst, yeah, you only water them once a week, and worse than worst, you get a globe.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Or you could even do like a DIY one with a plastic bottle. My mom used to do that when we went on vacations.
So I think your plants would be fine, to be honest.
Yeah.
They don't really need water like that.
Too bad it's not like how it used to be back in the day where like people were really close with their neighbors and they would just have like the neighbors like walk in and take care of the pets, water the plants, stuff like that. I feel like that's not common nowadays. Or do you think it is?
I mean, I think you're just not social.
Oh.
I mean, I think it's still common. It's just like...
I feel like more people are more to themselves. Like, keep to themselves
But
nowadays.
you actually just gave me an idea. What if we just ask our neighbors to take care of the pets?
I don't know if we're that close with our neighbors.
True. Never mind. I forgot they had to clean the poop too.
Yeah.
I forgot. If it was just feeding them, I was like, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, they have to clean the poop too. So never mind.
Yeah. But I feel like back in the day, but I think also stuff just changed with like serial killers and like, you know, people are more cautious about other people. Because back in the day, you could like leave your door unlocked, have your neighbors come in, water your plants, let the kids go outside.
I don't think you'll let your door unlocked. I think you still give them like a key, maybe, right?
True, but like some people like in general would just have like their front doors unlocked.
I think it's still a thing in certain neighborhoods.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess probably not.
Well, I think people are definitely more
cautious
about their children. But with like their house, I think it just depends on certain neighborhoods.
I could not imagine that. I feel like I would always keep it locked.
Well, yeah, I will always keep it locked too. But I mean, if you think if the neighborhood's like, if you're really close to like the neighborhood, then I don't see why. If it's like a gated neighborhood too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Would you ever? What's one of those called where all the houses have to like look the same? An HOA?
Yeah.
Would you ever live in an HOA?
Bro, what kind of question is that? That's.
Would you?
No.
I have a bunch of coworkers that live in HOAs.
Why would you want to live in an HOA?
I don't know. Some of my coworkers say that it's cheaper.
Nobody.
Or safer or something like that.
Nobody wants to live in an HOA.
Some
Would you want to live in an HOA?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, then. Yeah, exactly.
Some people do.
That's like asking, would you pay dues for no reason? Would you pay $100 a month for no reason?
No.
Okay, then. There's no reason for HOA.
Yeah, but I guess some people like the security.
No one likes the HOA.
And some people do.
Do any of your coworkers like to live in HOA? The ones that live there, do they prefer that they live in HOA rather than not HOA?
I want to say yes. Because
No,
they
they-
always have good things to say about it. Maybe they're gaslighting themselves.
I don't think so. Have you asked them?
No, not like outright. Not like outright.
Okay, so
but,
yeah, but I doubt they would enjoy living in HOA.
Well, then why do people do it then?
Because they're forced to.
Really?
It's not a choice. Living in an HOA is not a choice.
I thought it was.
You buy a house that's on an HOA property, you have to be a part of the HOA.
Well, yeah. So if you didn't want to, you just don't buy that house.
Yeah.
But if you bought the house and you kind of wanted to, or you're kind of okay with it.
Nobody wants the HOA. It's just there because it's there. They have to deal with it. They can't find another. Finding another house is not easy.
Yeah.
They still have to like find the right property and stuff. They're not gonna want to have an HOA.
Yeah. Yeah, I personally wouldn't want to, but
I think majority of people wouldn't want to live in HOA.
I feel like some people do.
No, nobody would want to.
Because
Some people, it's like the 5% of people.
Because then why are they still a thing if nobody likes it? Like
I don't
some
know.
people must like it to keep it like kind of alive.
Maybe like old people. But I feel like that's like 5% of the population in the world enjoys living in an HOA.
Maybe. I mean,
No, I think so. Like I'm pretty sure.
well, we don't know officially.
No, I've heard so many bad stories about HOA. I don't see why anybody in the world would enjoy living in an HOA at all.
We would have to see the studies. I'll look it up.
I don't think that people would prefer to live in one. I really don't think so.
Probably not. But yeah, I personally wouldn't live in an HOA.
Yeah, it's
Only
kind of a
'cause-
no-brainer.
Yeah. And just having other people tell you what to do.
Yeah,
for your
there is
house.
no only because it's because of everything. They have too much control.
Yeah, they do have a lot of
There is
control.
I feel like there is no only reason. There's just a laundry list of reasons why you should avoid one.
My old neighborhood back home started a neighborhood watch. and I think that's pretty cool. I don't know what app they're using, but I got the email on my personal email to like join it.
The one you're in Long Island?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know how they got my email. Maybe my mom put it down, but
Was your neighborhood dangerous? It didn't seem bad.
it was pretty, like, not as bad as other neighborhoods, but there was like shootings and like break-ins and stuff, but not that bad. But they started doing a neighborhood watch, and I got that app. I think that's pretty sweet. I would like to have like a neighborhood with a neighborhood watch, just to keep each other safe.
I think neighborhood watches today are different than they are back then, because it was like, I feel like it was actually people. It was like a job.
Yeah, like patrolling.
Then. But now people just like sign up for this app.
Yeah.
And like let us know if you see anything suspicious. That's it.
Yeah. And just like send a message.
Which is like fine. Like, I mean, our apartment should have one.
It's
just an app, you know.
Yeah.
It's like you're not really held accountable to like go outside and do walks, walks and stuff.
I do wish our apartment had like some type of group chat or something, especially when it comes to like local things that affects all of us, like when our washers and dryers are broken forever. Like it would be good to like have like send a message and say, okay, I'm putting in a ticket, has anyone heard anything?
You could be the first to do it if you make like a QR code and have people scan it or some shit.
Yeah definitely.
And put it on like the front door or something, you know.
Yeah, they must have got rid of the old one, because I think the neighbor upstairs said he created one. But
I could see him, yeah.
If he didn't have access to join it, then he probably deleted or something.
Maybe it wasn't active.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, but that would be nice, you know, keeping that community up, because I feel like nowadays that sense of community in general is not as there anymore with like social media and stuff, you know?
Bro, our neighborhood is so fucked. Not back then. Like when we first moved in, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Now it's not as bad. It's getting kind of better, but there's literally like, I remember one time we were going to Amazon Fresh, and there was just like a homeless guy throwing like a cinder block at a car.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And then there was another time we were walking to the gym, and there was like these homeless people like fucking in the tent in the rain. And then there's so much shit going on. There's like another time. There's so many times. Where, like I went to go park, and some girl comes running in the parking garage. So we have like we're supposed to have a secured parking garage, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, we park, and I'm like, yo, like, I'm like, I asked her, is she okay? And you told me to stop. I don't know why you told me to stop. Because I was trying to see, like, why is she in the parking garage? I was like, are you okay? And you told me to stop. I was like, no, I'm not going to stop. I got to see what's wrong. Like, my car's here. If she breaks into my car, I'm beating her ass, bro.
Yeah.
So, and she was like, leave me alone. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you, bro? Get the fuck out. And
yeah,
I was like,
that was weird.
Yeah, I was about to, like, bro, this is like a private property, right? You shouldn't even be on this
and then she left
lot.
From the back, right?
Yeah,
that was really creepy.
I'm saying, like, I don't care if you're there, right? But like the fact that she said, like, so I forgot, she said something like back to me, like in an aggressive way.
Yeah, something
that's
like
what ticked me
leave
off,
me alone,
right?
or
Something
like that.
I've seen homeless people where like they put their shopping cart in the garage, and I'm fine with it. Like, it's raining. Yeah, they could put it there. It's like so it doesn't get wet. They're not gonna bother me or anything, right? Yeah. But like that girl, bro, something about her, like the way she said something back to me was like, once like smacked the shit out of her. Yeah. Because she sounded very disrespectful.
She did.
I just want to see if she was fine, bro. Like, why is she running into the parking lot, chasing the car for what?
Yeah, that was really weird.
Because I was pulling in the garage, and then it looks like she was chasing our car.
Really?
Yeah, because she was behind us.
She was?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even like notice that.
That's why
I thought she was already by the dumpsters.
No. She ran in when I opened it, and then you yelled at me, told me to leave her alone.
Oh, I didn't see her until she reached the dumpster.
I don't know. That's why I feel like you should let me do what I have to do for certain things. Because there's also times when people knocked on our door late at night, right? And I'm pretty sure the reason why they knocked on our door is because you left the keys to the front door in the lock.
That time?
Yes. Because the morning after, when I went out to go start the car, your keys were out there. But I didn't put two and two together until like a while after. And the last time when somebody knocked on the door, you left the keys out there.
Yeah.
So you out here talking about you worried about safety when you leaving the keys outside the door. You're not trying to like see why homeless people are in our parking garage.
Yeah, I guess I don't like
that makes no
agitating situations because, like, I feel like
but
a lot of...
Think about all the times that happen. Like, you literally have a stranger running to a garage. You just don't let them be? No, my car is there. I don't think you understand because maybe the car is not exactly your property.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to see, like, what the fuck they're doing. I've seen homeless people breaking into a car literally right outside of our place. Of course I'm going to say something like to the person who's running into our parking garage.
Yeah.
Like, why do you not see what I'm seeing? Like, of course I'm gonna open the door when somebody's knocking on the door. I'm not gonna just open it. Like, of course I'm gonna look through the peephole first. I'm not dumb, you know.
Yeah.
There's reasons, like there's steps to do it. I just don't see why you don't.
I feel
let me do it.
Well, you still could have done it. You still did your thing in the parking garage.
Yeah, but you always like berating me when I'm doing it.
I don't
like,
berate you.
Yes, you do.
I just like I say it very quietly. It's not like I'm yelling
you say
at
it
you.
Under your breath too. It's like I don't like that, you know.
You would rather me just not say anything?
Yeah, just let me do what I gotta do. Like, there's a reason I'm doing it. I'm not gonna let nobody. It just makes no sense. Are you not gonna talk to the homeless person who's in your apartment? Like, oh no, don't say anything to them. No.
I feel like for the car situation, me personally, like if it was me driving the car, I would just drive out of the parking lot.
So when we came home, you would just park outside.
No, I wouldn't park outside. I would, like, if it was like you weren't there.
You're part of the reason why people get their car broken into too, because our neighbors' cars are in there too. You're just gonna let it happen. I would, because you're not addressing the situation.
Oh, that's actually reminds me. I need to get our landlord's number. I would call our landlord.
What is she gonna do? She's not gonna do nothing.
I don't know.
The landlord doesn't do shit, bro.
I just don't like putting myself in situations where I could.
You weren't putting yourself in a situation. I am.
Well, yeah. I don't like having myself in a situation where I could get hurt. So that's why I always get like nervous when you, and I do get why you do those stuff, but I always
it's like it's not my car too. It's our neighbor's car, and then that's also the entrance to our apartment.
Yeah,
and there's like a lot of stuff that goes into it.
Yeah, I just see it as like a lot of people put themselves in certain situations.
Yeah.
For me, I'd rather not do that because I don't want to get hurt.
So it's like saying when somebody's getting attacked, you're just gonna let them be. That's essentially your mindset.
No, I don't think so.
That is.
I'd call the cops.
Yeah, exactly. You call the cops and let them get attacked.
Well, I feel like it depends on the situation. Like,
if you see a dog biting like a woman, you're gonna call the cops.
No, I would try. I would
try.
Like if you're getting attacked, I would like.
I don't think so.
Throw things at the person.
Very low confidence in you actually.
Yeah.
Helping me if I were attacked or anything. To be honest, because I don't think you have the initiative to go out there and like face the danger.
Yeah.
You already said that you would drive outside of the car, like of the parking lot, because there was a homeless person in that parking garage.
I'd probably like watch a little bit, like from the car outside, see what they would do.
You won't be able to see anything.
I would like get to like the garage area, open the garage door, and just like stare and just look and see what they would do. Now, if they were like to like start hitting the cars, maybe I'll take like a video.
I don't know.
I wouldn't get outside of my car and like confront the situation because you don't know what type of weapon they have. Like, you don't know like what they're on. Like I'd rather not put myself in that situation and then get hurt later. And then I don't want to say it's my fault, but like, you know, if I didn't put myself in that situation, I wouldn't have gotten hurt or something worse. So that's like my mindset with things. Like I'm very like, just trying to protect myself.
She didn't look like she had a weapon. And if it did, I doubt she had a gun.
You never know. Babe.
Maybe like a knife. That's the most. But like,
Yeah.
bro, I always throw my fucking book bag at her. Like it's like.
Yeah. I don't know. I get nervous. We watch so many like scary things. I just don't want to put myself in a scary situation and make it like a horror show.
That's not a scary situation though. It's just real life.
Yeah.
It's adulting. If you're gonna be an adult, you gotta address the issue.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you disagree with me, which is understandable. There's probably a lot of people who agree with your perspective, but I just think that in those cases, you got to, face them.
Yeah.
Now it's not like some guy with a gun or anything. Like, that's different.
Yeah. I feel like it depends case by case.
But those cases that happened and you avoided it, I just have very low confidence that you would actually, if some homeless person like beat me up, I feel like you wouldn't. You would just call the cops.
I don't think so because it's you getting beat up. But I know what
I really have low confidence in you actually doing it. I feel like I know you. You would say one thing you would do, but until it actually happens, you don't know what people actually do until the situation happens.
That's true.
And from the situations that happened to us already, what I've seen, I don't see you actually going out there.
Yeah.
But from the stuff that we've gone through so far, where I've had to go out there and do stuff, I feel like I would do what I say I would do. But I'm not going to address it all the time because, of course, certain situations is case by case. So, like, if it looks too dangerous, I'm not going to go out there. No.
I feel like sometimes you don't realize if it looks too dangerous enough because then...
So those 2 times seem too dangerous to you?
Well, I'm just saying, like, I feel like what would make me nervous is that you put the both of us into a situation and then I wind up getting hurt.
When did that ever happen?
I'm just saying in general. I feel like
so you're assuming though. That's the thing, right? My case is off of the stuff that we already went through. So you're assuming that I'm gonna put us in a dangerous situation in general, which I've never have.
I feel like the parking one was a little dangerous. No.
The parking garage?
Yeah.
No, I didn't yell at her. All I asked was if she was okay.
Yeah. And then
I did not yell at her at all. I just asked if she was fine. You're acting like I told her to get out. No, I asked if she's okay.
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know. It seemed a little scary to me.
And see, so you're saying that's a dangerous situation that she went to the garage, and I asked her. I got out the car and was like, "Are you okay?" That seemed dangerous to you. Why did?
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
That makes no sense, bro. I'm literally asking if she's good. If she like tripping out too much or something.
I guess it's like different for everybody because it was.
So that seemed like I was putting us in a dangerous situation.
For me, yeah. But it could just because I get nervous easily.
So that seems like you wouldn't help me if she was beating me up.
No, if she's hurt, well, of course I'm gonna help you. I'm not gonna not. You think I'm gonna run away?
I think you're gonna hold back. You're like, I feel like you're gonna say stop, and then you're like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Stop.
No,
you're gonna yell at her till stop, and that's it.
No, I would because then that me getting her off of you is my best chance of survival, and plus I don't want to see you get beat up. So of course I'm gonna like help you with that, but I wouldn't initially want to be put into that situation. But I guess it's different for everybody, you know.
Which I feel like that situation didn't feel like I was putting us in a dangerous situation at all.
Yeah, it feels different for everybody. But
I don't believe you saying that you would do what you say you would do though.
Yeah.
That's just me.
I guess we'll never know.
Because I haven't seen you even address a situation like that in general.
That's fair. I get what you're saying. But
because didn't some homeless guy try to punch you too? When you were on the bus and you froze up?
Yeah.
So.
Well, he didn't punch me.
Yeah, he acted like he's about to punch you.
Yeah.
You froze up.
But I think that was good because then he just kept walking away.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that he didn't punch you, but
yeah,
going by situation, I feel like you
like
would freeze. That's like in those situations, you're the type that would freeze.
Yeah, initially, I think, but then I would take action after, which is what I did. I started looking. I ordered an Uber.
You ordered an Uber
to get out of the situation.
but you didn't even call the cops.
Well, I would rather get out of the situation first. Like,
Yeah, but you still didn't call the cops afterwards.
well, because you're only calling the cops if you're going to report something. And, like, if it was just a homeless person fucking around with me.
No, it was a homeless person about to attack you.
Yeah.
Not fucking around with you. He's about to attack you.
Yeah.
So I think you definitely could have called the cops. You didn't have to stay there. You probably just at least told them.
Yeah. I guess I could have. I didn't even think about that. But I feel like that's just so common. I wouldn't see calling the cops for that necessarily.
That's part of the issue. That's literally part of the issue that you're causing. That you're not spreading like the information to other people, to authorities.
Yeah.
You're just gonna. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna let, like with the homeless person, the homeless girl that follows in the parking garage. You're not. If you're not you're not gonna address it. B, you're not gonna tell anybody. Then what's the point? You're just watching.
Well, I told you I would have called our landlord or the cops if something had happened.
The landlord's not gonna do nothing. The landlord's not gonna do nothing. Most of the landlords are gonna do is call the cops themselves, and
Yeah.
I doubt they would actually do that.
You think so?
She seems useless.
Yeah. Hello.
Camera died. I think we need to buy a new battery for it.
Yeah.
So
More
hopefully,
technical difficulties.
yeah, probably by the next podcast we'll have a new battery so it doesn't cut off so much.
And memory card.
Yeah, memory card too. Yep.
Yeah. But today was really just like a quick little chat. Nothing too crazy.
After our other
podcast
failed.
That one's a really good one. So
Yeah, we're gonna have to bring that back. That manga versus comics.
yeah, that was fun.
We try to have that up for the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, for the third one. That should be up. And then maybe we could do another versus.
Yeah.
Those are always fun.
We
Lighthearted.
could do a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I pick like 5 movies. You pick 5 and we put them against each other.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you guys watching in and checking us out. So see you next time.
See y'all.
Bye.